am making yet another video about the new Roblox age check update because at this point the entire community has so much to say about it. And honestly, naturally, so many questions, and if there is one thing we all have in common, it's our love for complaining about Roblox, so yes, I will quite happily answer them. For those of you who have just woken up from a coma and have no idea what kind of hellhole Roblox has driven themselves straight into, I am so incredibly sorry, and honestly I suggest that you head right back into that coma because Roblox now requires you to do an age check before you can continue using the chat. Yes, the chat anywhere on Roblox. That's one of the biggest questions, like which type of chat it's going to affect, and it will be the chat on the website, the chat inside of games, voice chat, literally anything that allows you to communicate with another Roblox player, it's going to affect it. Quite possibly one of the most important features on the entire platform, something we've almost always had access to, and now if you want to continue using it, you must verify your age. You can do it through ID verification, which has been an option for a few years at this point, but they have now also added a new option and it's upsetting a lot of people. Selfies, I mean, they are calling it facial age estimation, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You need to take a selfie and send it to Roblox so their AI can guess your age. How fun, right? So exciting. This is definitely not an invasion of privacy, and it absolutely does not go against everything we have ever been taught about being safe online and never sharing your face or your information anywhere. Not at all. Roblox now has two different help sections about this update. One is called Understanding Age Checks on Roblox, and the other is How do I estimate my age on Roblox? On the first one, they say Roblox is a diverse platform where millions of users of all ages come to create, play, and connect. To ensure a safe and enjoyable environment for everyone, especially our younger users, Roblox employs various age checks across the platform. In other words, they basically might have well have said, to ensure a safer environment, we're going to pretend the actual severe safety concerns do not exist, and instead take away your ability to chat because that's the only solution that we can think of right now that allows us to continue avoiding these issues. Now, under the section explaining the whole selfie thing, they say we estimate your age by analyzing images and videos of your face and examining your facial features. We delete your images and video immediately after processing. Yes, they estimate your age by examining your facial features, and that, my friends, is how we saw a 14-year-old get estimated to be 18 plus because he drew a beard on his face with a Sharpie. Then they say your estimated age helps place you in the appropriate age group under 13, 13 plus, and 18 plus. If you are placed in the under 13 age group based on facial age estimation, certain personal data, including your email and phone number, will be removed from Roblox. Which basically I think means if you lose your account, you get locked out of it, or it gets hacked, you now no longer have a way to recover it if Roblox estimates you to be under 13, even if you're not. And okay, here is where everything gets so much worse, because this whole time I've been saying how terrible it would be if their AI estimates your age incorrectly, and your only choice then is to accept being labelled the wrong age or be forced to verify with ID, right? That would be very inconvenient. But now, from this page, I have learned something new. You apparently only have 48 hours to fix it. They literally say if you believe your age was incorrectly estimated as under 13, you have 48 hours to verify your birthday with ID verification from the time your facial age estimation was completed. What happens after those 48 hours? What if you don't want to use ID verification? What if you can't do it in time? Do they just keep you at the wrong age forever, completely lock and break your account? Why is the window so short? Why is there a window at all? I genuinely don't understand. So like if you try the selfie age check and it guesses incorrectly, it thinks you're under 13 when you're not, and you don't verify with your ID within 48 hours, your age on your account will now just remain wrong, first of all, forever, but also under 13, which very much restricts you from a lot of things. If you are 18 plus and Roblox somehow guesses that you are under 13 and you don't fix it within 48 hours, they will literally keep you as under 13 forever and you are just stuck that way. I truly don't think that I will ever understand any decision that Roblox makes. Their second help page, besides having a little step-by-step tutorial on how to take the selfie, basically repeats the same thing. They said, we estimate your age by analyzing a selfie of your face and examining your facial features. Your estimated age helps place you in the appropriate age group. And again, if you are placed in the under 13 age group, certain personal data, including your email and phone number, will be removed from Roblox. Yes, I'm gonna say they keep mentioning the part where they delete your selfie, but I've said this before and I will say it again, I would still never trust Roblox with something like this. That is my own stance on this. I made a video called Do Not Send Roblox Your Selfie, and that was my advice from me to you based entirely on how I feel about this, not something that you need to strictly follow. But with that being said, the majority of the Roblox community agrees with me, and that became very clear very quickly. You agree very loudly and very unanimously, because at the end of the day, this entire update feels invasive, unnecessary, restrictive, and incredibly flawed, and I think the more we learn about it, the more confusing and frustrating it becomes. And yet somehow I don't think Roblox was ever truly prepared for just how messy this was going to be. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about basically the truth about Roblox's selfie age checks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.